How's it going, guys? Zoro here once again for another live reaction. This time to chapter 1097 of One Piece. One Piece. How are you all doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. I tried. I really, believe me, guys, when I say this, I really tried to get home on Wednesday to do the reaction early, but it just wasn't in the cards. Just wasn't meant to be, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? How's it going, guys? But doesn't matter. We're here. We're here on the Friday. I appreciate people pulling up to the stream. Appreciate everyone, always supporting the channel, man. It means a lot, bro. It is how it goes, man. It's how it goes. I've been well, man, Audito. Thank you for asking. I've been well. Just dealing with like this holiday season, man. Cause yeah, I'm getting to the point in my life where I'm getting older, right? And it's like Christmas is around the corner, and instead of being like super hyped for Christmas, I'm starting to get like, oh man, I gotta spend how much money this year? Oh my god, yo, I can't. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I feel like I don't even want shit on Christmas anymore. Like, I'm a simple guy, bro. I'm a simple guy. I wear plain ass boring t-shirts. Right? I don't really like I don't want shit. I don't want shit. I got what I need for the most part. But it's Christmas. You gotta do what you gotta do. So we're right around the corner. Mariah Carey's like defrosting herself from her frozen prison cell. It's almost about a time, man. It's about that time. I feel the same way. I get packed up last year, buying for everyone, bro. My wallet is crying. He's like, "Don't do it! Don't do it! No, don't do it!" I'm like, "I'm sorry, wallet. I'm sorry, buddy. It's gotta happen, man. I'm sorry, bro. I don't want to do it to you, but I have to. No." It's just, it's unfortunate. But yeah, I'm doing well. One Piece has been fucking amazing, man. What can I say? Egghead is definitely shooting up the list of greatest arcs in One Piece. It's definitely like up there, all time. Let alone best arc of the new of post time skip. It to me already kind of is, unless it just takes a giant shit towards the end here. Egghead might be the best post time skip arc, and I don't think that's very controversial to say. Other arcs have had maybe better peaks, but like in terms of like consistency and quality throughout, like there's no doubt that Egghead for me is the best post time skip arc, and it only needs to stick the landing for it to really solidify itself. You know what I mean? Yo, the Mad D Monk in the chat. Where's my boy at though? Where is he at, Mad Monk? Where's Arug at, bro? I need to know. Is he gonna show up on Elbath? Is he gonna show? Where? Yo, we can't have. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously they're saving the best for last, clearly, with my boy Arug. But where's he at, dude? I'm getting annoyed about this. Oda's got to come on, bro. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying, dude. Yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, man? Oh, we got a Japanese supporter, man. Much appreciated. Been weekly since Punk Hazard, and this arc has consistently been the most I've enjoyed weekly. Facts. I mean, it's been incredible. It's been incredible. If a rogue doesn't show up on Elbath, bro, I'm gonna be so devastated. I'm gonna be legitimately devastated, bro. Legitimately. He's just Luffy goes to get the One Piece on Raftel, and a rogue is there sipping a cup of tea. It took you so long, Mugiwara. Yes. Cook. I love to see that. Alright, for everyone who's just joining us, as usual, guys, be sure to like the video. Be sure to support the channel. Like the video. It's free. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, although I'm sure the earlier risers here are subscribers. I wouldn't doubt that. And yeah, we're also live on both YouTube as well as Twitch. So shout outs to both of my chats being represented in the chat here. You guys are awesome as always. Much love as always. And yeah. We're going to get started in just a minute. Give me a moment to pull some things up, and then we are going to get started. Oh, you want me to hydrate, bro? I got you, bro. I got my water. My Zephyr Heals. Always stay hydrated, guys. Always stay hydrated. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. All right. I think I got the last of the. I think I got the last of my setup and prep done. I think it's about time. What do you guys say? You ready to go? Get your drinks, get your snacks, get prepared, because we're going to get started right now. Zoro, did you see one price SPS? What? One price? What do you mean? One. We know Bonnie Delfer name, which was already known, but Oda confirmed it. I saw some of the SBS spoiler stuff, but I didn't actually go and read it top to bottom. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Hope everyone had a wonderful Halloween. You know, I was working most of Halloween, which is a frustrating thing, but I had to. So I didn't get to enjoy it as much as I want to, but I got out later. So, you know, it was a good time. Hope you guys had a good time, too. I didn't have any costumes or nothing, though. Because I was like, I'm working like 12 hours. Why even get a costume, bro? But anyway, yeah, let's get started, guys. What do you guys say? One Piece! One Piece! The One Piece is real! Chapter 1097. Let's go. I've delayed enough. Alright. One Piece chapter 1097. Ginny. Oh, she dying, bro. She... I'm just kidding. But maybe. I mean, she's gonna have to die eventually, right? Cover request by Takashi. Kuma catching salmon in a river. Look at Kuma out here. Look at young boy Kuma. Okay. 8 years ago after the God Valley incident. 30 years ago. Oh no, 8 years after the God Valley incident. 30 years. We really are skipping God Valley, man. I cannot. Oda is a fucking ball tickling, blue balling son of a bitch, bro. He really did that to us. He really did that to us. When is he gonna show us God Valley, bro? When? He's fucking Oda. Not. You're lucky you've been on a streak lately, Oda. You lucky. You saved you from my wrath. Saved you from my wrath, bro. But let's continue. Please help me, Kumachi. I've been coming here since your pa was around. It came as a nasty shock when you all went and disappeared on us. Kingdom of Sorbet, South Blue. But it's comforting to know you grew into such a sweet boy. Your parents did a great job. I'm sure they're so proud of you becoming a bona fide clergyman. A clergyman! Disciple of the god Nika. Okay. Pastor. He's a pastor out here. That's crazy. Obviously makes sense. Pastor Bartholomew Kuma. Bartholomew. Can't even say his name. Is it Bartholomew? I always say Bartholomew. That sounds wrong. It's probably Bartholomew Kuma. 17 years old. Young lad. There are hardly any young'uns left in this country these days. It's no wonder we're getting poorer and poorer. Ah, what a relief. I feel so much better. Bless you. Me next. My hips are killing me, bro. Oh, that's so sweet, bro. It's so heartwarming. He's just out here taking people's pain away. Oh, that's so crazy, man. That's so good, man. I love Kuma, man. We can't thank you enough. God bless your miracle hands. Can't you do this on weekdays too? Fat chance, Sundays only. God damn, okay. Okay. Where do you freeloading old bags get off asking for even more help? Haha, we've gotten a little attention of little Miss Cheapskate. Quit flapping your guns, this ain't a nursing home. I'd tell you to wash your mouth if you weren't such a cutie pie. I heard there's no end to the number of suitors that come knocking on your door. Don't change the subject. Ginny, 21 years old, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I was worried. I was holding back. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I was like, don't say anything, Jay. Don't, Zoro, do not. Oh, to be tricking people. You know, don't do it. Don't do it. I had to restrain myself from saying anything. Oh, to be tricking people. But it's all good. It's all good. We're good. We are good. Okay. Damn. God damn. All right. 21 years old. All right. Don't change the subject. None of them have a chance with Kumachi here. Just looking into that face of his is enough to comfort anyone. You're too kind. You're the one that's too kind. To tell you the truth, we'd love to donate and support our Kumachi, but we've all been struggling just to meet the celestial tribute recently. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard about our new king, right? They say King Bekori is a cold-hearted monster. He's hell-bent on paying the tribute, and he doesn't care about whether us old farts are too sick to contribute. If we can't, they'll lock us up. He's the worst. The other day, an acquaintance of mine ended up starving to death in their cell. Damn. Can you believe that? That's fucked, man. That miserly king of ours won't even feed his prisoners. He's even more of a cheapskate than you, Ginny. Yet he's happy to bend over backwards for the celestial dragons. If we don't stay in good health, we're gonna get killed. I can get rid of any pain or mild illness you need me to. So please visit every week. Thanks so much, Kumachi. Oh, shit. He's taking it on himself, dude. He's taking all these old people's pain and he's bringing it onto himself. Oh my God, man. They don't even know. A true saint, man. Literally. Huff. Holy shit, man. Oh my god. Just this one panel alone. And it really does bring it full circle. Because you know, at the end of Thriller Bark, witnessing Zoro doing the same thing for his captain, you got to know deep down there was a sense of like a connection there, a respect there. Man, that's amazing. That's really awesome. Wow. Ugh. They have no idea you're taking on any pain, yeah, any of their pain, Kumachi, and you keep doing this week after week. It can't be helped. If someone doesn't shoulder their burdens, that pain and suffering of theirs just won't disappear. It'll be left to fester, returning to haunt them again and again. More than anything, I'm just glad I can do something to help them. Oh, help them feel happier. I'm sorry for putting you through this, though. I'll get tougher so you don't have to worry. That's not the point. Hey, we've got us a little food as thanks today. Let's eat up. Woohoo, dinner time. Damn. He's too precious for this world, man. He is too precious for this world. I'm speechless, man. 25 years ago, when Kuma was 22. Kumachi, let's get married. Oh, straight to it. Straight to it, eh? Hey, straight to it. Let's get married. I would have folded immediately. I would have been like, yep, here's a ring. I've been waiting for this moment. Here, here, here. One knee. Marry me, please. Huh? We can't. What the hell is with that reaction? Of course we can. You love me, right? Just admit it, you dope. Wouldn't it make you happy? I'm sure it would, but the thing is, just take me. I'm the one with the... Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. This man is too good for this world, dude. He's too good. He's too pure. He's too innocent. Oh, wow. He's thinking about his dad and what happened with his mom. And he's like, I can't let you go through the same thing that I went through. Or that he went through. Or that she went through. Because he's a buccaneer. I don't want to make you unhappy. Man. He's too good for this world, man. Precious boy. Ah. Oh, protect him at all costs, although it may be too late, unfortunately. Look at this. It's another article about those freedom fighters. They finally issued wanted posters for them. After they incited riots in several countries. Dragon. He's so cool. He's like a hero. One day, I want to head out to sea and dedicate my life to saving people too. Kuma's fantastic, man. Hello, is anyone home? Jenny, our sweet muse. We had a massive haul today. Please help yourself. Thanks so much, Mr. Fishmonger. Ouch. Idiot. Kuma would have folded. I'm going to be honest. I mean, I get why you said no. I get it. Like, I understand it. But that doesn't mean I approve of it. My man, Kuma, you deserve a little bit of happiness in your life. I mean, eventually they will get together. I mean, Bonnie exists, right? Which, now that I think about it, how old is Bonnie supposed to be? Like, someone said in SBS, they said Bonnie's age when she, right? Didn't they say Bonnie's age? Someone in the chat, let me know. At least when she's transformed, what her age was. I think she's a child. So I want to see the timelines here. I want to see the timelines. I mean, it's possible they could have had some premarital, but I'm just want to know the timelines. You know what I'm saying? Of what's going on here. Um, Idiot. Then 22 years ago, something major happened. The people you've got kidnapped, let them go. Save us, Kumachi. What the hell are you yelling about, you big oaf? Are you trying to pick a fight with the royal army? That's treason, you know. Castletown, the kingdom of Sorbet, when Kuma was 25. 25-year-old Kuma, okay. He's apparently a pastor from some church in the southern province. Hey, pastor, didn't you hear about the new law? We're allowed to do what... Hey, pastor, didn't you hear about the new law? We're allowed to do it with a... Yeah, we're allowed to do whatever we want to you southerners. You're planning on enslaving them? I won't let this pass. Wow, he's a rebel. Damn, man. My liege, this new policy, the people might find it hard to swallow. It is of no consequence. They'll soon grow accustomed to their new status. Before long, it won't bother them. They'll all come to see the Southerners for the vermin they are. From this day forward, the borders of the Sorbet shall stop at the edge of the northern province. The amount of celestial tribute is decided by a country's population, you see. We will no longer be weighed down by all the fossils in the south. We must cut out this cancer that the fittest of this glorious nation can thrive. Jesus Christ. In jail. Tell me, what made them arrest you too? We raised hell trying to get them to free you, Kumachi. But they gave us a thrashing in the end. Hee hee hee. Ginny. Oh, angry Kuma. This country is on the brink of becoming a cesspool of bigotry and hate. Man. King Bakori is a celestial dragon puppet. This new policy was given to him from on high. If you plan on starting a rebellion, you'll be signing up to find the world government as well. Dog, I'm telling you, man. I think it's not a one-to-one comparison, but I'd be remiss if I didn't point out the fact that I really think Oda is... I don't know if the timing is intentional or not, but it seems to me that it is. A lot of this... a lot of what's happening in this backstory in particular, there does seem to be a bit of a parallel to what's happening over in Gaza right now. I'm just gonna point that out, and I just every time I see what's being portrayed here, I find more and more similarities between the two situations, and I know this is not probably the best time or place to really talk about these kinds of things, but the situation over there has got me really depressed. It's every day seeing on the timeline the children being bombed to death and the constant suffering and the atrocities being done without any sort of reprieve, without any condemnation. It's really depressing, man. Uh, I'm not qualified to talk about this, but I just felt like I should say it because it was on my mind. So there we go. Uh, yeah, so we're going to continue with the chapter. If you plan on starting a rebellion, you'll be signing up to fight the world government as well. Who are these guys? Yeah, your majesty, you must flee. There is Dragon and Evenkopf. As if we would let you escape. This is what you get, you wannabe celestial dragon. You make me sick. The king's been overthrown. His slavery laws are no more. Thank goodness. I hated what this country was becoming. And so, this mysterious band saved this kingdom of Sorbet from the corruption of the world government. Looks like the man you recommended went on quite the rampage. You're going to love him, Dragon. Kuma, Ginny, if you've gone and I see you've gone and got yourselves caught. Lucky for you, I was in the neighborhood. No way, big bro. Yes, sir. I mean, how could it not be, you know? Is that you, Eva-chan? And the man you're with, isn't he? Kuma, if you're still anything like you used to be, how about coming with us and changing the world? The onset of the Great Pirate Era and the tragedy of O'Hara spurred from these freedom fighters to take up arms against the corrupt regimes of the world, starting numerous insurrections. Look at the boys! Look at the boys and the girls out here! Look at the guy! Yeah, let's go! I'm getting chills. Look at my boy Dragon, too. Pre-tat Dragon. It didn't take long for the two pillars of this movement to become three, as Dragon and Evenkopf recruited Kuma to their cause. Bro, I'm telling you, when it comes to Dragon, guys, Dragon has to, absolutely has to, like the tattoo has to have some sort of very important significance. Now, I can't I can't guess what that significance is. Maybe it has something to do with Kuma. Maybe it doesn't. All I know is that tattoo is important. Because at this point, he was a revolutionary. The tattoo isn't there. Why would he get it? Like, you don't get a face tattoo in a manga for no reason, bro. It's something there behind it. Either it's got to be some sort of, like, message or some indication. It's got to be something. I don't know. We're still lacking funds. For now, we must act like mercenaries, supporting those who already have a will to topple their monarchs, fueling their rebellious spirits. All our recruits get weapons training drilled into them. I want to grow into a boundless army, spread throughout the world. Where did you learn about weapons, Dragon-san? I spent time with the Navy. Confirmed. Dragon was a former Navy boy. Unfortunately, I found no justice there. Oh, Oda with the little sprinkle of Dragon lore, the little salt-based sprinkle. Just a little sprinkle of Dragon lore, baby. Little Dragon lore. Just a little sprinkle there. Marina revolutionary. He's a man determined to help others. You can rely on me, Dragon. You won't regret joining us. Well, I'll be. Look who's back. Oh, man. I'll be coming home every now and again. I worry about you all. You're so sweet, Kumachi. And thus another 8 years would pass. So, like, Bonnie's still not born, dude. Like, the timeline is going. The sun would continue to rise and set like normal until 14 years ago, a certain kingdom. You look excited, Ginny-san. Huh? Is it that obvious? Oh my god. My god. Hell yeah. Damn it. Anyway. Whew. Kuma. Kuma, man. Tell me. Whew. Is that obvious? Can you blame me, though? Captain of the Revolutionary Army's Eastern Forces, Ginny. We're so close to the day where we link back up with Kuma's squadron. I'm so happy I can hardly breathe. Captain Kuma, that lucky dog. He's won the heart of the lady we all admire. Huh? You creeps admire me? Gross. Your words sting. So this was 14 years ago. So Bonnie wasn't born 14 years ago. That means, I'm just saying, bro, Bonnie is a fucking kid, dude. Bonnie's a damn kid, bruh. Oh, I missed the part. Revolutionaries headquarters, Baltigo. Dragonson. Ginny's been captured. The enemy took us by surprise. Please forgive us. Oh, shit. Yo. I want to see Kuma go fucking ape shit, bro. Or maybe Ginny's the reason why Kuma decided to become a weapon for like a bargaining chip. Like, I give myself up. Now, oh, by the way, Dragon's got his tattoo now. Dragon's got his tattoo. Hold on. I gotta look at the timeline real quick. So there was an 8-year period where he didn't have the tattoo, and then 8 years later he did have the tattoo. Man, that tattoo's got to have some significance, bro. I'm telling you. I don't know what it means, but it means something important. Alright, so Ginny's been captured. What is Kuma gonna do? Is he gonna go violent, or is he gonna turn himself in to save Ginny? And pretty much, it has to be confirmed at this point. Bonnie's a kid. Unless she's been cloned in some way, where, I don't know. But no, even if she was, we've seen that other clones start off as kids and they grow. So, yeah. Man, what a chapter. I can't believe we're getting this intricate of a backstory for Kuma. I'm definitely not mad at it. Let me just say that first and foremost. I in fact wish that we got such an incredible and in-depth backstory on someone like Kaido, for example. Everyone's seen the meme. I was small, then I was medium, then I was large. And I'll leave it at that. That's the extent of we got of Kaido's backstory. But Bonnie fans on a watch list? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just happy Ginny. I didn't get caught with Ginny, bro. I'm just saying. Those legs, bro. Oh my god. Anyway, this is incredible. Kuma is rapidly rising upon my favorite characters in the story. Him being like a prophet or a martyr or some sort of herald for Nika is pretty awesome. I don't know if that's who he worships, because it's not really stated. Like the church he worships in, he became a priest in, and looks like a Christian church because it has a fucking cross on it. But I don't think Jesus existed in the One Piece world. So it's like, I don't think he's a Christian, but I would imagine it's Nika's who he's a. But it's not really stated. It's kind of left vague. He's dressed like a Christian priest, but like I said, he carries around a Bible. Like it's all the indications are there, but Jesus is not a One Piece character. So unless I don't know, unless well, I don't want to say too. I don't want to go down that road, but yeah, I'm just curious about how. If I was asking Oda an SPS question, that's what I would ask. It seems that he's a Christian in all iconography and based on his actions, right? But is there an actual Jesus, or is there an actual Christianity, I should say? Because there can be Christianity without Jesus, and you know what I'm saying. But it's yeah, I don't know. And if he did exist, what time period did he exist in, and so on and so forth? I need to know this information. Either way, Kuma's in my top 5 after this chapter. I think he has. He's earned that. He's earned that spot. He's earned that spot. He solidified that spot. What an incredible dude. Like, legitimately, it brings like happiness tears to my eyes to see him literally taking on the pain of other people. And it's so perfect. It's so perfect. That's what I'm guessing, Pepper, is that it's not actually Christianity, but he's worshiping Nika, right? But anyway, what happened with with Kuma taking in the pain of the elders of the village, right? Such a great 360 moment, or 180 I guess, of what happened in Thriller Bark and the symbolism of Zoro taking Luffy's pain. I think it was more of a, it just really like empowers that moment even more because of you know what I'm saying, the symbology of what that means. Exactly what Mike was saying. Like Kuma said, "Wow, Dragon, seems like your son has a good crew." Right? He's talking about like to go to that length, to go to that degree in order to sacrifice oneself to save someone, to save their captain, or to save someone's friend, regardless of the captain and vice captain statuses, right? Just going to that length to save the crew, one of your fellow crewmates. Obviously, Kuma respected that. He's a good man. Even back then, he was still a good man. We just didn't know it yet. And I think even Sanji does earn some of that respect as well, because he was just as willing as Zoro to take on that pain. Would he have lived? Probably not. But he was just as willing to take the pain. So it's just as respectful. You know? Yeah. That's awesome. And when you look at the size of the ball, of the pain ball that Luffy had in comparison to these people, so Zoro took was insane. Like, yeah, you can tell the respect was there. Just amazing. Just an amazing callback. And, when you think about Kuma's fruit and his abilities, like sending people away and repelling all attacks and all these crazy things he can do, shockwaves, right? You wouldn't think like the most kind of like inspiring of his abilities would be the ability to take someone's pain and take it away to take upon oneself. That's true. Like, the symbolism, everything that means, man, is fucking amazing. Like, it's so good. It's so good, and it works so well. He is literally a martyr, willing to put the pain and suffering of others onto himself in so many different ways. In literal ways, like as we see with the old people, and in other ways, in the sense that he basically sacrificed himself, became a robot for some reason that we don't know, but we know it's to save someone else or to help someone else or for some important revolutionary meaning, right? He's willing to do all of that just to kind of keep the dream of Nika on, you know what I mean? And that hits me so hard. It hits fucking like a freight train. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. He's incredible. It's an incredibly written character. Incredibly written. One of Oda's best. And depending on how this ends, it might be the best written character Oda's made. I know I might be. Look, I get it. All right, I get it. I might be a prisoner of the moment. Okay, I understand that. Look, but who is better written than this guy? If Oda sticks to landing, right? Because we're not there yet. But if Oda sticks to landing and it continues to be this good, there has not been another character, like full-on character storyline from beginning, middle, end, that has hit this level. Legitimately. Who else? Who else is there? I'm trying to think. Like maybe you could say Sanji's got pretty good stuff, and he's a well written character for sure, but not on this level. Definitely not on this level. This is multi-layered shit, man. And Oda generally doesn't go to this degree when it comes to his writing. He does not go to this degree, the layers upon layers of this writing. Law's up there too, yeah. Law, Sanji. I wouldn't say Garp. Because, Garp, I mean, Garp doesn't have a lot of, like, Garp's pretty simple. Like, you can explain Garp in a couple sentences, right? Garp's a Marine. He's loyal to the Marine cause. He had a rivalry with Roger. What else does Garp really got going for? I just finished the reaction hash. I'm afraid I just finished it. There is still more to discover with some of these characters, right? I'm just saying, so far, as of right now, well, I am kind of looking a little bit into the future in the sense that once this backstory is completed, it really depends if Oda can stick the landing. If he can finish strong. If he finish strong, Kuma's that dude, man. Kuma is that guy. It was definitely like the whole dynamic with him being pulled to two sides between, his work and his family was interesting, but Garp, at the end of the day, I still personally, I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to Garp, bro, he fucked up. He fucked up. Like, he gets a little bit of points for allowing Luffy to punch him, right? Like you're basically taking the hit. But Garp should have did more in Marineford to help Ace. I'm sorry. He like, if any of us here, like anybody in this chat, I'm telling you, like legitimately, anybody in this chat, would any of you, regardless of how much you love your job, regardless of how much the job means to you, for a family member that you truly care about, would you choose the job over the family member if it meant the family member would die in the process? No. No. No one would. No one would. I wouldn't. You damn well right I wouldn't. He was more concerned with his justice, his duty, than he was for the life of his own fucking grandson that, like, maybe it's not his flesh and blood, but that's his grandson, and he would have said as much. He loses a lot of respect for me. I don't understand the determination. I don't. It's not relatable. It's not relatable because I don't know anybody that would do that. Yeah, and Kobe's not even his grandson. But that's the thing. He cares more about Marines versus pirates than he does about his family. It's just one of those things, man. I can't respect that when it comes to Garp. I really can't. He lost me. Let me go ahead and translate this. This is our weekly Japanese to English translation from our awesome Japanese follower and subscriber here. A Jumpman, Bartholomew Kuma respected Zoro as the vice captain of the Sun God. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You let him know. He knows. He knew. Well, I don't know if he knew about Luffy, but that is a good question. Did he know about Luffy? At that point, that is an actual interesting question, guys. Do you think that Kuma knew about Nika? About the gum fruit? Because, I mean, it really depends, because Dragon would have maybe known. Kuma possibly worships Nika. So would he be aware of the gum fruit's origin? Is that why he saved the Straw Hats during Sabaody? I need to know these things, man. Oh, there's so much you can work with it, man. Ludic Neo says the world government kidnaps Ginny. In turn, Kuma becomes king of Sorbet. And through Kuma, the world government enacts terrible policies that hurt the population. And thus, Kuma gets the blame and the name Tyrant Kuma. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. To save Ginny. Oh, man. Ooh, that's good. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Here's a serious question then. Common question of the community. But do you want Kuma to be dead or stay alive somehow? Because leaning towards I want him alive, I'm not going to lie. That's a great question. A really great question. Normally, I would be the person who would say it adds to the sacrifice for him to stay dead. Normally, I would be that person. I would say, don't undercut the sacrifice and the things that this man did for the sake of the future by just retconning his death. However, normally that would be me. However, my boy deserves happiness. For everything that he has gone through, for everything that he has done, for all the good that he's added to the world, he deserves to see that future that his dad told him about. The happiness. Oh, I'm getting emotional. I'm just visualizing the panel with his dad dancing, and then pop. Oh my god. He deserves happiness, man. He does. It's kind of like the Guts thing, right? For the Berserk fans out there. I won't spoil it, but like at the end of the story, like there's a chance that he might possibly die, you know? And I don't want that. I want him to find happiness. I just think he deserves it, even in a grim, dark world. They deserve happiness. So, even though there are definitely arguments to be made that he should stay dead for the sake of the tragedy of the character, in this one instance, I'm willing to let that slide. Let my man be alive. Let my man be. I need to see him happy. I need to see him thrive. You know? It's debatable. Like, you could say it's better for the story for him to be dead, but you know, sometimes I want to feel those warm, happy, satisfied, fuzzy feelings. And when it comes to Kuma, I want to feel that. I want my boy's effort and dedication and self-sacrifice not to be in vain. I want it to actually bear fruit for his own happiness. He's never asked for happiness in his life. He's never gotten happiness in his life outside of the time when he was with Ginny. He deserves it. He deserves it. So there we go. So let's go over the chapter again. I mean, this chapter, I really think there's a lot of encoded messaging here, man. I'm just going to be honest real quick. We really got like 3 time skips in one chapter. It was like Kuma 17, Kuma 22, Kuma 30, you know? Hold on 1 second. Let me pull up the chapter again. I get why you said fuzzy quote because he's Kuma, which is a bear. No, that wasn't what I was doing, but sure, we'll go with that. I just want him to be happy, man. Let him see the doll. Yeah. Ginny's fine as hell. Jesus Christ. Like, what's the point of wearing shorts when they're that short? I'm just... You might as well not be wearing anything, girl. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not mad at it though. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not mad at it, but damn. That's very clearly Bonnie's mom. So the question remains: how when do they get down and dirty? You know, it's only a matter of time. Yeah. Look at yeah. Kuma taking that pain, bro, is something incredible. So I'm assuming with that power, you can't just like take the pain away and then just dissipate it. You have to, if you're gonna take someone else's pain away, you have to have someone accept it in return, which is kind of crazy. Like I don't know why Kuma should have folded and married her. I'm gonna be honest. I would have folded instantly folded. Day one, I would have like said, I would have like I know like when it comes to priests, they're not supposed to engage in the acts of the flesh, but I would have been like, sorry, Nika. Hope you understand. Just rip off my church clothes. Be like, I gotta do what I gotta do. Jump right into it, but One Piece girls evolve like Pokemon. Yo, you're crazy, dude. It's more like if you know. Look. It's more like Digimon. If you know Digimon, it's more like Digimon, bro. It's more like Digimon, bro. Digimon evolve when they evolve, bro. They fucking when they digivolve. Oh my god. So it's more like Digimon, but I see where you're going with. I see the vision. Um, it's so great, like seeing Kuma like admiring Dragon. He's a hero. He helps people out because like this is just a foreshadowing, a build up. Obviously, it's obviously Kuma's backstory, and we're getting great stuff from it. But we're also getting little hints and tips about what we're gonna get from Dragon going forward, which I'm very excited for because Dragons is gonna be amazing when he drops that. I cannot wait for that backstory. Um, yeah, I kind of alluded to it before, but I would be remiss if I wasn't gonna say like, legitimately when it comes to the whole like, uh, oh, the borders of the Sorbet Kingdom being divided in the way they're being divided in, and these new policies that we can basically do what we want to the people in the South, and nothing will happen to us. We have carte blanche to do whatever we want, to commit all crimes we want to commit. It's just like, bro, Oda's very clearly, in my eyes, I could be wrong. It could be just coincidence, but I do think this is a parallel to the conflict going on right now in Gaza, the West Bank, and of course in Israel. It's definitely, to me, it seems like it's not even like thinly veiled. I think it's pretty apparent. That's what's happening, and I think Oda's clearly indicating which side is in the wrong here, and which side is the victims in all of this. Um, yeah, I just don't think he's hiding it. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, the line that really kind of set that in stone was, Ginny, this country is on the brink of becoming a cesspool of bigotry and hate. And, you know, I think that's what it is, man. It is what it is. Let me see. Dragon. We're lacking funds. He did say the same thing to Vegapunk. He needs that money. Yeah. I can't wait for Dragon stuff. Ginny looking fine once again. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, well, that was the chapter, man. How'd you guys like it? What would you rate it if you guys had a chance to rate the chapter? No, I think last chapter was the one with Ivankov saying the thing about the face. Wasn't that last chapter? I'm pretty sure that was the last chapter, not this chapter. an evil person would take that pain and use it on enemies. Yeah, but Kuma ain't built like that. Kuma's too good a soul. He doesn't even think about using that offensively. Got a 9, 8, 7.5, 9. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. It was a short chapter, so I can understand the lower rating, but what we got in the chapter, I was hooked from beginning to end. I'm going to be honest. I mean, it wasn't like anything crazy happened in this chapter. I mean, the biggest thing that we got was, in terms of like the overall story, obviously outside of Kuma's, just his character and learning more about his character, was learning about Dragon and the fact, and basically confirming the fact that Dragon was a Marine. Like, Dragon was a Marine. Was he an admiral? I don't know. Possibly an admiral. We don't know. Hard to say. Oda's social commentary in One Piece is goated. Oda has been very consistent about his stance when it comes to oppressive governments and revolutionaries and fighting against quote unquote the man and fighting for freedom. It's a very central theme in the story of One Piece. Um, it you know about he's very made it very clear in terms of his own ideological beliefs, in terms of uh, people who are of high status that get away with all the worst atrocities in the world and to face no consequences for that, with the celestial dragons, obviously, and those who allow them to thrive and succeed, and the way that it affects people. He's been very clear about that. Even before these last few weeks, he has been consistent in that regard. At least Vice Admiral, they know hockey. I mean, if Dragon wasn't at least a Vice Admiral, that would be disappointing. Disappointing. But I kind of like that he was an Admiral. Like, because you got to think about the timeline here. Like, when it comes to the Admiral stuff, like generationally speaking, you had the generation of admirals where it was like Sengoku and Garp and possibly someone else. We don't know if there was always three, but that's that generation, right? The 70-plus-year-old guys. And then you have the generation now where it's the Akainus, the Kizarus, and the not now, obviously. Now it's Green Bull, Fujitora. But you know what I mean? Like around 40 to 50 years old. And Dragon fits in that regard. But we don't... But was he too young was he too young to be an admiral before he transferred? Like, that is the question, right? That is the question. Does Dragon's... How old is Dragon? He's like in his 50s, right? I typed in Dragon Age and it just went to the game. My dumbass. Should know that. It's one of my favorite games of all time. How old is Dragon? Dragon is 55 now after the time skip. So maybe he was an admiral. Like age-wise, it makes sense. He could have been an admiral. He was in his what? How old was he in this time skip? Like during this flashback, I mean, like this was 20 something, like 18 years ago. But he had already been a revolutionary all the way back when Kuma was reading that newspaper. And that was 25 years ago. So do math, 25 minus 55. So he was 30. So Dragon was 30 at this time in the past. But how long had he already been a revolutionary? Had he been doing it for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? It's hard to say. So like, unless he made admiral at like age 25-ish, 26, it's unlikely that. Yeah, most likely he was a vice admiral. Now that I think about it, because there's no precedent for an admiral being that young. You know, there's no precedent for it. So yeah, don't really have much else to say about the chapter. Rear Admiral, okay, I can see that. Imagine the Marines if Garb got what he wanted and Dragon, Luffy, and Ace are Marines now. Yo, Marines would be a lot more threatening. Right now, I don't know how to feel about the Marines. They don't really have any big hitters outside of the Admirals. And even them, even like Luffy can deal with Kizaru, right? So, or at least fight evenly with Kizaru. So, yeah, we'll have to see. Are freedom fighters and revolutionaries the same thing? Well, my guess is that they were called freedom fighters before they became an official revolutionary army. Right? Freedom fighters are probably when they were first getting started, and they were just a band of individuals working here and there. Like the Revolutionary Army became official probably when they actually got more resources, men, and became an official thing. That they're the same people, just in different stages. I'm guessing. Yeah. So yeah. No. Oh yeah, no break next week. Let's go, baby. Let's get it. No break next week. That's what I like to hear, baby. That's what I like to hear. All right. Well, I'm feeling good. I'm gonna end on a positive note. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. Hope you guys enjoyed the live reaction, the stream here to this latest One Piece reaction. And from me to you guys, have a wonderful day. Wish the best for you. Stay safe out there. Yeah, I'll catch you next.